If you want to get better at Fortnite, continue watching this video because I'm going to be showing you 5 of the best practice creative maps that you can use to improve in Fortnite. And we're starting right now. The first map I'm going to be showing you is SKAAVOK's Aim Trainer map, and it is one of the best aim trainer maps out there that you can use to improve your aim. Okay, so let me show you how the map is like. Okay, so when you first load into the map, you'll be in this area over here, and what you want to do first is to grab a bunch of weapons. So the ARs are over here, the shotguns over here, the SMGs over here, the pistols over here, and the snipers are over here. So just take a couple of guns that you want to train with. So you could pick one from each since you have 5 inventory slots. And they've actually added the new guns in this chapter to this aim trainer map. So you can actually use the new guns they've added in this game. Since you're going to want to improve your aim with the guns you're going to be able to use in this season. So you can grab all those guns from this season. I'm just going to take one gun from each category for the demonstration. So after you pick the guns you want to use, you come to this area over here. And then you can pick any scenario you want to practice in. So all you have to do is shoot the one you want to do. And then it will take you to that aim training area. And if you didn't know, you can actually gain XP from playing these scenarios. So this is like a bonus thing you can get since you get to improve your aim by doing the scenarios and you still get to gain XP. So this makes it more worth it to practice your aim in this map. And I mean, it is also one of the best aim trainer maps out there. So once you shoot one of them, you get into the scenario. And once you get to the scenario, you can start practicing your aim. And different scenarios will have different training methods for it. And once you had enough in practicing in a scenario, all you have to do is emote. And once you emote, you get into this area over here, which then you could go back to hub or play the same scenario. So if you pick play again, you obviously play the same scenario. And if you pick back to hub, then you'll go to the main area. And once you're in the main area, you could pick different guns and you could pick a different scenario to do. And in total, you have 20 different scenarios you can do. So you have a lot of scenarios you can practice in. So yeah, you could come here anytime you want to train your aim. And you can also come here to warm up before you get into some real games. And you should be on track to improving your aim. Okay, so the second map I'm going to be showing you is the 1v1 Aim Duel Map. And as the name suggests, you're going to be 1v1 in someone. So the only disadvantage with this map is that you need another player to do it with. But nevertheless, this is one of the best maps to practice your aim. And it is also a fun map to play with friends, in my opinion. So you get to have fun playing with your friend. And not only that, you'll also both be training your aim, which also makes this map even better. And the reason why this map is really good is because you get to fight against a real opponent. Since with normal aim training maps, the targets don't move around like how normal people would in this game, which makes those maps less effective to use. But they're still quite useful, of course. And when you don't have another player to do this map with, those maps will be really helpful. So for example, the SKAAVOK Aim Trainer map, which is the first map I showed you in this video. And all the maps I show you in this video, I'll put all their codes in the description of the video as well. But anyways, let's get right into the second map. So when you get into the map, you spawn in this area over here. So what you want to do is pick as many guns you want. I usually pick 1 or 2 guns at a time, since you want to focus on improving a few weapon aims at a time. So just grab some guns, and then you should usually tell your friend to grab the same guns. But if you want to let him use different guns, you can do that as well. So once you both picked your guns, you want to pick the amount of health you will have. So all you have to do is go through the amount of health you want to get. So 2000 health over here. All you have to do is go through it, and then you have 2000 health. And now there'll be different scenarios you could go in with your friend. So for example, you got the 2v2, the 2v2 with cones, the 2v2 with wall peaks, the 1v1, 1v1 with cone, 1v1 ramp, etc. And in total, you have 12 different scenarios you can do. So I'm just going to go into 2v2 with cones. And as you can see, there's 2 portals. One portal you have to go in through, and then the other portal your friend has to go in through. And once you get to the other side of the portal, you'll be on one side and your friend will be on the other side. There will be a barrier blocking both of you, and one of the sides will have a green button that you have to click to start the battle. So once you click it, there will be a 3-second countdown, and once the 3-second countdown is done, the red barrier will go, and then you can start shooting at each other. And once someone's health goes to 0, which then you'll be teleported to the main area again, which then you could pick different guns, different amount of health, and a different scenario, or you could pick the exact same ones. It's all up to you. So yeah, definitely start using this map to train your aim as well. The third map I'm going to be showing you is an editing training map, and it is called the Flea's Editing Dictionary. Okay, so when you first get into this map, you'll be spawned in an area like this, and the first thing I'm going to talk about is the background. So you see this background color, you can actually change it by hitting these colors over here or over here. So this is blue, this is green, this is purple, this is black, this is a sky blue background, and the last one over here is literally no background. My favorite ones are one of these 3, but I'm just going to go with green for now. So there's 6 colors to choose from. You can pick whichever one you like the most, and after you chose your background color, get both the grappler and the shockwave grenade, since it will allow you to travel faster. And then you got 4 different sections you can go into. One is called edit tunnels, another one's called edit ups, the third one is called edit downs, and the last one is edit towers. So you can go into different sections to practice different styles of editing. So I'll show you each section briefly. So let's start with edit tunnels. So editing tunnels is literally editing forward. So the simple wall edit, the simple ramp edit, the simple pyramid edit, etc. And the more you go to the right, the harder it gets. So it starts with single edits, then double edits, then triple edits, then quadruple edits, and there's even reset edits. gets. The more you go to the right, the harder it gets. So this is the editing tunnel section. So let's quickly check out the other sections. Alright, so the next section is the edit ups. And like the title of the section, you're literally just editing upwards. And obviously, the more you go to the right, the harder it gets. Then we got edit downs. And edit downs is literally as it says, editing downwards. And in this section, it starts with the easiest on the right side. And as you go to the left side, it gets more difficult. And the last section is the edit towers, which in it you edit downwards in a straight line. And of course, it gets more challenging each time. So the reason why this map is the best editing training map out there is because it literally has every single way you can edit in the game, which makes it an amazing map. And not to mention, you can actually train your building here as well. All you have to do is literally pull out your building menu and you could start building. So you can train your editing and building in one map, which is insane. So yeah, definitely start using this map to practice your edits because you can train your editing in all the ways you can edit in the game. The fourth map I'm going to be showing you is Raiders Peace Control Practice Map. And from the name of it, I'm sure you could tell that it helps improve peace control. But yeah, let's go into the map. So when you first spawn into the map, you'll be in a big area like this, and there'll be a few guns right in front of you that you can take. And once you took the guns you want, you could go into 16 different peace control areas, 16 being the hardest and 1 being the easiest. So what you want to do is start from 1 and work your way up to 16. Of course, you don't have to go all the way to 16, but I recommend you should start from 1. Also, another thing is you can actually shoot these blue things above the numbers to teleport right to the area. So if I shoot the blue thing above number 1, I'll teleport instantly to the front of number 1. And of course, you could do this with any number. So 1 to 16 is the normal ways to peace control, but you can also come here to practice your wall replaces and your Mongol classics, which is also peace control, of course. So if you emo in one of the peace control areas or in the Mongol classic area, you'll come to the main area. And of course, you can emo anywhere and you'll teleport to the main area. And normally in the peace control areas, you could keep doing it to finish the whole thing, but that usually takes a while. So if you think you had enough practice in one of the peace control areas, you could just emote to come to the main area. After you've done one of the peace control areas, the place will turn red. There will be a red barrier blocking it, which means you've completed it. Whether you complete the whole thing or you emote to get out of there, it doesn't matter, it will still be red. And don't worry, if you emoted by accidentally or you just want to do all of them again, you can actually shoot this green button over here, which will reset all the sections you've done. So in the Mongol classic area, you want to edit the wall, place a stair, then place 2 walls to block off the bot, then make an edit play on them and then shoot them. And you could do this as much as you want. When you don't want to do it anymore and you want to go back to the main area, all you have to do is emote, of course. So yeah, this map is really useful for practicing peace control. And since peace control is used so often and it is very effective, I highly recommend you use this map to practice your peace control, because peace control could be really difficult to train. But luckily this map helps with improving peace control. The final map I'm going to be showing you is Reverse 2K's Aim plus Edit Warmup map, which this map helps train editing, building and aiming. But anyways, let me show you how the map's like. So when you first spawn into the map, you'll be surrounded with a bunch of items, and there'll also be different sections you can go into in this map. So just pick a few guns you want to use, and then you could go into 4 different sections in this map. So first you got the simple edits area, where you just do simple edits upwards, and then you got the edit course area, which is literally an area you just edit through and practice your edits in. So the simple edits and the editing course section allows you to improve your editing. The third area is the tunnel practice area, which you come into this area over here. So you have to tunnel through this area. You could take your time with the tunnels, but you have to tunnel, since if you don't tunnel, these things will start shooting at you, as you can see. So you gotta make sure you do your tunnels correctly so that you don't get shot. So if you're not that comfortable doing tunnels, you can start by doing them slowly, and as you get more comfortable, you can increase the rate you do your tunnels. And as you progress more, you have to build and edit in different ways. So that section is good for practicing your tunnels. And if you come to this area over here, you can actually practice different stuff like side jumps, ramp edits, Mongol classics, and much more. And then if you come to this area over here, you can actually practice your sniping, which is actually amazing since most aim training maps don't have a sniper training area. So you can pick up a sniper, then hit the targets. And lastly, you got this aim training area over here as well, which if you walk close enough to it, you'll teleport into the area, or you could just shoot the target to get into it. And once you're in the area, you got 5 different ways of practicing your aim, which is kind of limited compared to the SKAAVOK Aim Trainer map, which is why this isn't my main aim training map, but you can use this if you want. So all you have to do is shoot the one you want to do, and you'll teleport to that area. And then you can start training your aim. And once you're done with one section, there's 2 different options you could choose from. If you choose spawn, you'll go to the place you first started at when you entered the map. And if you pick menu, you'll go to the section where you could choose different aim training sections, and then you can pick a different aim training section. And like the editing dictionary, you could just pull out your building menu and you can start building to practice your building as well. And the reason why this map is really good is because you could train pretty much anything. If you found this video helpful, do consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on any new amazing videos I upload. Also, if you'd like to learn how to level up really quickly in Fortnite Chapter 3, click onto the video on the screen right now. And if there's any videos that you'd like me to make, comment it down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.